we had an episode, or we had a segment a couple of weeks, and this is the part I hate when we. And I'm not gonna say I hate. I take that back. That's a strong word. This is the part that kind of sucks when you do a podcast because you have you have a responsibility to the consumers, the people who are watching your stuff, and you have to respond to what people want to ultimately see or hear or be discussed, right? But then you have the part that we find interesting and we think is important. Nobody seems to care about. Nobody really cares about this NFL which is crazy because it's such a huge story. Like, it shows you the power of the NFL. It shows you how much tentacles the NFL has, which is to suppress the story as much as they possibly can. The only people that are talking about this are, you can hear it on Dan Lebitard, you can hear it on PFT, Torrey, and Mike Florio. Rich Eisen went out like a sucker. That dude wouldn't touch this with a 4-foot pole. The only time that he even discussed it, which I think from my knowledge,
it was like a week later.
Was a week later, yeah. And he was twerking on the NFL. Obviously, NFL pays him. He works for the NFL Network. Duh. ESPN barely talked about that, right? And because of the work that so many people have done, primarily Mike Florio up until this point, have done, is forced the issue. Now there's a follow-up article with Don Van Natta. If you don't know who Don Van Natta is in my opinion, the greatest NFL journalistic reporter of our times. He wrote the Patriots book where he got all the juicy details about Tom Brady's relationship with Jimmy Garoppolo and how much he hated him and all of the back and forth beef, him going to the Tampa Bay. Anything that has to do with the Cowboys, he's the guy. If he is talking about it, it's serious because he's going to get that information. Now, some of the information that's come out is Lloyd Howell has a severe conflict of interest. He works for the NFLPA and he works for the consulting group for the NFL, for the equity firm that wants to buy money into NFL teams. That's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
He's literally working for sides. How can the players get the best deal? A guy obviously is working with the NFL. He's going to backdoor the players. You have J.C. Treader out here selling out everybody, and then you realize that they suppressed this information because they didn't want this to get out. It got out. The cat's out of the bag. But I don't want to talk about all that. We already spent that time talking about this. The newest development, in my opinion, and in my opinion, the most hilarious development is shout out to our boy Lloyd Howell, man. Lloyd Howell. Hey, game recognized game. Hey, I love me a good strip club too. You know what I'm saying?
That boy couldn't wait to toss the ones, man.
So allegedly, our good friend Lloyd Howell, our brother from another mother, decided that he likes to go to strip clubs and use the NFLPA's money. This is Lloyd Howell. This is a grimy dude, man. This dude is grimy all the way. And here's it right here, bro. According to Reuters, which cited ESPN, receipts taken from a trip by Howell in November 2023 showed that the NFLPA was billed for a car service and other by Tootsie's Cabaret in Miami, which claims to be the largest strip club in the world. And here's the kicker. Relating to a reported trip in February during the NFLPA summit, itemizing charges of $2,426 and cash withdrawals from ATM ranging between $200 and $525, which means he was taking as much money as he possibly could out of that ATM, man. He was making it rain. He brought sand to the beach in Miami, Ron. Shout out to Lloyd Howell, man. Shout out to Lloyd Howell, man. Real one, man.
You know what's crazy about this, man? It's like, whenever people have, like, you know, like, I work with a company and there have been instances where, like, former employees, for example, they have a gas card It's like, bro, it's like, why would you use the gas card on your car? Because you know these people go, like, don't know these people keep track of their money? Like, you think you could just pull out that? You think it's just an unlimited bank account? Bank account you could just pull from? Like what? Like, I don't understand. Like, what was he? He thought he was never gonna get caught. Oh man, True Blazer, the homies in the building.
Oh my God,
Lloyd couldn't help himself, man. He couldn't help himself.
This is crazy. This is
bananas, man.
This is nuts. Okay. So, all right, I have a little echo in my ears, so it'll be kind of annoying. So I'm gonna try to fight through it. But I just want to go ahead and talk about this. But obviously, there's way more to the story. So if you guys are interested in this conversation, you can go and look at our old video that we did about 2 weeks ago. We really got into the nitty gritty. You can listen to the Pablo Torre Finds Out if you really want to get really involved with this story. It's an incredible story. It's incredible reporting, and it actually is important because the saddest part about this is that none of the players knew. That's the part that drove people crazy. Justin Herbert had no idea about that text message between Dean Blando and all the owners. Kyler Murray had no idea about that text exchange. Lamar Jackson had no idea about these conversations, right? Like, all of the players found out when we found out, and that should never happen, man. At all, bro. At all, man. I can't judge him just how he runs his game. Hey, we ain't hating on him, man. A finesser, man. Shout out to the finessers, man. I could teach him how to finesse, man. Boss man D-Lo, a.k.a. Lloyd Howell, baby.